Hi, my name is Brooke, and my unit is on butterflies. We will be learning about the life cycle of the butterfly, and we will have a butterfly kit in our room where the children can watch the butterflies be born. We'll learn what butterflies eat, how butterflies taste and drink, and the butterfly colors and patterns. The subdomain standard for scientific inquiry that we'll be using is GOLP SC1. The child observes and describes observable phenomena. GOLP SC2. The child engages in scientific talk. GOLP SCI3. The child compares and categorizes observable phenomena. And then we have the next subdomain, reasoning and problem solving. GOLP SCI4, the child asks a question, gathers information, and makes predictions. And GOLP SCI5, the child plans and conducts investigations and experiments. And GOLP SCI6, the child analyzes results, draws conclusions, and communicates the results. The first big idea is the butterfly life cycle. The four main stages of the butterfly's life are: the first stage is that the butterfly lays their eggs. The second stage is the caterpillar or larva. The third stage is the chrysalis or pupa. And the fourth stage, the butterfly emerges. The life cycle of the butterfly is actually very fascinating. In the first stage of the egg, the female butterfly lays her eggs on leaves or stems of plants, and the eggs can range in size from a period at the end of a sentence to the tip of a pencil. The mother uses a glue-like substance to stick the eggs to the leaf, and the egg has a small funnel opening to allow for water and air. The tiny caterpillar grows inside the eggs, and depending on the species, the eggs can vary in shape and texture. They can be round, oval, and smooth, or bumpy or wrinkled. The second stage, which is the caterpillar, once ready, the caterpillar leaves its egg home. They eat their way out of the egg and immediately start eating on leaves of the host plant. And during this stage, they shed their skin 4 or 5 times. As the caterpillar grows, its skin becomes too tight and splits open, revealing a newer skin underneath. A full-grown caterpillar can be over 100 times larger than when it emerged from the egg. And in the third stage, the chrysalis, the once fully grown caterpillar forms itself into the chrysalis, which is kind of a vessel in which it changes into a butterfly. They usually do this on the twigs or a safe hidden area around the host plant. This stage may last for several weeks to several months, depending on the species of butterfly. And during this time, a hardened case forms around the chrysalis to protect it from predators and extreme weather conditions. And inside, the tissue, limbs, and organs of the caterpillar transform. The result is a wonderful butterfly. And the fourth stage is the butterfly. And once the butterfly is ready to emerge, the case around its chrysalis splits open, and the wings are wet and soft and wrinkled at first against its body, and it waits for its wings to dry and pumps a liquid into them so they become big and strong. And then once fit for flight, they take to the air in search of flowers to feed on and other butterflies to mate with. My big idea number 2 is, how do butterflies taste and drink? Well, butterflies taste with their front feet. They have sensors on their legs that tell them about the taste of the plant that they're standing on. Their tongue is called a proboscis, and it's a soft, fragile, long tube that only breaks through soft surfaces. When a butterfly's leg touches a food source, a reflex causes the proboscis to uncoil, The proboscis allows them to retrieve and swallow food by sipping, and their favorite food is nectar. Their proboscis length is correlated with their body length, and the straw-like mouth allows them to reach into the base of flowers to drink the wet sugary nectar there. And the nectar provides a quick source of energy which a butterfly needs for flying and reproduction. And butterflies actually spend 50% of their time looking for food. They eat overripe fruit, tree sap, and there's butterfly food that you can get and put in a feeder for them. And they cannot actually land on water. They just hover over it and sip it. So for lessons, family connections, and the field trip, the first learning experience would be, can you eat like a butterfly? The second is making clay models of each stage in the butterfly life cycle. And the third is putting together butterfly life cycle puzzles. For a field trip, we would go to Butterflies in Boise at the Boise Zoo, followed by a picnic lunch in the park. This butterfly exhibit is really neat. The children would get to walk among the butterflies as they fly around through the air, and they can see them using their proboscises to drink nectar from the flowers. They can hand feed the butterflies, and they will see the butterflies in various life cycle stages, from a caterpillar to a chrysalis to a butterfly. And the exhibit is spectacular, and it would be a wonderful experience for them. And they'll get to see in person all that we have been learning about in our butterfly unit. And for family connections, I would invite families to attend the field trip with us and to help plan the picnic lunch that we have. Also, I would encourage them to make a butterfly habitat at their home if that's possible. And there's a book that they can get called the Family Butterfly Book. And they can purchase that, or I would have one to check out in the classroom, and it would tell them all about how they could do that. And then we would also have a butterfly themed unit in our classroom, and, well, not unit, but area, and I would invite them to come in and help do that, and also invite any parents that would like to come in and read butterfly books aloud to the children. So for references, 2 books that I have to read to the children would be Waiting for Wings, and then also The Crunching Munching Caterpillar. And then website references that I found information from were the Preschool Butterfly and Caterpillar Activities, Games, and Lessons from Kids Soup, and the Butterfly Life Cycle from National Geographic Kids, and then also the Butterfly Life Cycle and Stages and the Butterfly Metamorphosis. So these were my references, and I've had a really good time getting to know everyone in this class and enjoying everything that I've learned. I hope you all enjoyed my presentation and have a great rest of your winter term. Thank you.